is it me? Like, is it me? Am I the drama? Yesterday, I got dropped off in the middle of the ocean, okay? So, my family and I decided to do an excursion. They decided they wanted to swim with, what is it? Stingrays. Stingrays, okay? So, we went directly through the cruise line to do this excursion. All right, so I'm thinking we're going to go to a controlled setting where we're going to swim with stingrays. No, these people took us to the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Apparently there was a sand dune in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. So we went to the middle of the Caribbean Sea and people actually got off of the boat. So these, right now, as you can tell, these are wild stingrays. And before we even got that far, when we were getting in the van and the guy gave us a release, I wanted to know, wait a minute, hold on, what we releasing? What we saying? Nobody in the van had read what the release said. Nobody. And that includes my spouse and kids. And then everybody want to look at me like I'm crazy because I want to read what the release is. What am I releasing? And so basically saying we ain't responsible for shit. We don't give a fuck what happens to y'all. That's on y'all ass. You have to be 100% accountable for this. Here's danger involved, and do that shit at your own risk, basically. That's what it said. So, back to the story. So we get there, we in the middle, it's a sand dune in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. These people done took squid bait and tossed it in the water so that it would attract wildlife. So of course it attracted the stingrays. So these big, massive ass stingrays are coming over and they're wild and people just splashing around in the water like nothing. And then my ass, I'm a black woman. So I'm standing on the boat looking at everybody like, oh, y'all just go play around with wild ass stingrays. And I recorded it and everybody had fun. My kids went in there, my husband went in there, gone right on ahead. At some point, I did get off of the boat because how many times do you get to stand up in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean or the Caribbean Sea, whatever it was that we was at? That's not something that occurs every day, so I'll take that. I received that. That's something that was a magnificent experience. So I did get off of the boat, but I wasn't doing no stingrays, and I wasn't trying to be anywhere near a stingray. They swam past, and I got my butt back on the boat. I went and floated in the middle of the Caribbean Sea with stingrays swimming all around me, apparently, and hopped my butt back on the boat. But anyway, I just want to say, how people gonna sign this release not knowing what they getting into? And furthermore, how y'all go? Oh, that's the other part. So the tour guide was like, we don't consider this to be open ocean. The ocean is on the other side of that sand dune. So there's sandbar. So there's this sandbar that runs down a couple of miles or feet or whatever it is. And I said, okay, so if that's not the open ocean, this is not the open ocean, where's the open? He said the open ocean is on the other side of that sandbar. I said, well, how deep is the water over there? This dude told me it was over 7,000 feet deep. 7,000 feet? I can't fucking swim. And ain't nobody on this boat done asked no questions. No questions at all. Everybody up here gallivanting all around on this sand dune. Ain't nobody asked, hey, if I step off of this thing, how deep is it? Nobody asked any questions. Is it me? Is it me? Am I the drama? That's what I want to know.